Have you ever noticed how the most talented and exceptional people often face the harshest criticism? In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of standout individuals and uncover why they attract so much negativity. Those who shine bright, whether through their smarts, kindness, or skills, often find themselves in disapproval. But what's behind this phenomenon? We'll delve into why certain people will never take a liking to you because your essence clashes with their inner darkness. Here, essence means your unique energy signature, basically who you are at your core. In the tangled web of human interactions, we frequently encounter those whose inner struggles manifest as negativity, insecurities, or unresolved issues. Ever wonder why some treat you poorly for no apparent reason? They'll dislike you, avoid your company, or try to bring you down simply because your light irritates their darkness. You're just being yourself, not bothering anyone. You're kind and respectful to all. Yet some will despise and mistreat you regardless of your actions, words, or gestures. They'll never truly appreciate or respect you. Remember, it's not about you, it's about them. The first reason for drawing hate is recognizing your inner strengths. When someone acknowledges their innate abilities, they start to radiate at a higher level and showcase their true capabilities. This can unsettle others who haven't found their path or are unsure about their journey. This self-awareness is often seen as a threat by those feeling stuck or resistant to change. In spiritual terms, unlocking inner potential is viewed as a deeper connection to the divine or one's purest self. It involves developing natural talents, sharpening intuition, and gaining clarity on life's purpose, traits that make certain individuals stand out. This distinction can spark envy or hostility from those who see this growth as a reminder of their limitations or unresolved fears. Others' spiritual and personal progress might be misinterpreted as judgment, intensifying feelings of hatred and resentment. In essence, recognizing your inner potential can spotlight others' shadows, causing them to lash out instead of seeking their inner light. The second key factor fueling resentment towards standout individuals is their striking presence. These people often exude an energy that goes beyond the ordinary and leaves a lasting impression on those around them. This presence might manifest as an aura of calm, quiet confidence, or simply an energy that seems to brighten any room. This unique energy often stems from a deep self-awareness and inner peace. It's not about being loud or showy, but rather a subtle radiance that others can sense. In spiritual circles, this presence is often linked to a strong connection with one's higher self or the divine. It's like an inner light that shines, even when someone isn't trying to stand out. This glow can make some people see these individuals as special or different. While this might attract admiration, it can also trigger negative feelings in others. Those struggling with their issues or feeling lost might find this light uncomfortable. It can remind them of their doubts or perceived shortcomings. This contrast can breed envy and dislike. Instead of using it as motivation to find their light, some people might choose to lash out. They project their frustrations onto these radiant individuals, often in the form of hatred or resentment. The third reason is the incredible strength and determination these individuals often show. Dolores Cannon, a well-known spiritual researcher, noted these traits in spiritually advanced people. These folks often face big challenges that test their faith and resolve, but they usually become stronger and wiser. This strength isn't just about surviving tough times. It's an active choice to keep growing spiritually, even when it's hard or others don't understand. Their commitment to staying true to their beliefs and life purpose can threaten those who prefer to play it safe or doubt their ability to face challenges. How these individuals turn hardships into lessons and keep moving forward can make others feel envious or resentful. These negative reactions often come from people's discomfort when they see someone facing challenges with courage and faith. It reminds them of their unresolved issues or reluctance to change. The fourth factor is how these individuals unknowingly reflect others' inner conflicts. They act like mirrors, showing people the parts of themselves they might not want to see. This isn't something they choose to do, but it happens naturally because of how genuine and spiritually open they are. By living their truth and following their spiritual path, they can accidentally highlight areas where others feel they're falling short. In spiritual terms, it's believed that everyone has an inner light that can reveal shadows, not just their own, but others too. When these individuals shine their light, it can make people uncomfortable or scared if they're not ready to face their inner struggles. This can lead to feelings of dislike or even hatred. It's easier to attack the mirror than to face the truth it shows. Also, these individuals are often strongly committed to personal and spiritual growth. This can be challenging for people who live more superficially or don't examine themselves as profoundly. This difference in awareness can create a gap between them and others, making some people feel inadequate or resentful just by being around them. This dynamic can create a situation where these special individuals are seen as more than just people growing spiritually. They become unintentional triggers of emotional unease for others. As a result, they're often misunderstood or pushed away by those struggling with their inner truths. The fifth reason is the genuine kindness and honesty these individuals show. Ironically, these qualities can attract both praise and dislike. They come naturally to people who are in tune with their spiritual purpose and live openly. They interact with the world without pretending, which most would see as a good thing. Cannon's teachings on soul growth suggest this authenticity comes from many lives of spiritual learning. It results in a presence that feels real and convincing. But being genuine and friendly can sometimes be highlighted when others lack these qualities. People who struggle with being themselves or often hide behind social masks might feel threatened by the openness of these special individuals. This can make people uncomfortable with themselves or cause them to deny their feelings, leading to hostility or resentment. In spiritual terms, these qualities show a deep connection to one's higher self and a willingness to treat others with kindness and without judgment. These individuals often have a natural ability to understand and connect deeply with others' feelings. For those around them who haven't reached this level of self-acceptance or spiritual awareness, this empathy can feel like a constant reminder of their shortcomings. So, while the kindness and honesty of these individuals can inspire, they can also shine a light on things others would rather keep hidden. This can cause negative reactions instead of positive ones. The sixth sign is that being seen as chosen makes them targets for negativity. Just being labeled as special can attract criticism and envy. This often comes from the idea that they have a unique purpose or are guided by something divine. While this label can inspire and strengthen the individual, it can also make others look at them more closely and feel envious. Many spiritual beliefs say those meant to play big roles in humanity's spiritual growth face challenges that match their mission. This includes not just outside obstacles, but also negative feelings from others who might see these chosen ones as a threat to how things are or as a criticism of their own life choices. This negativity can be hate, jealousy, or wanting to see the chosen one fail. For some, seeing these special individuals struggle would make them feel better about their insecurities or failures. This label of being special can make them easy targets for others' frustrations and fears. People often project their issues onto these individuals, especially in places that value fitting in over standing out. As a result, these chosen ones carry not just their burdens, but also the emotional baggage of those around them. They're like lighthouses that attract both light and darkness. The next big reason for dislike comes from hidden biases and misunderstandings. As Dolores Cannon explains, these can be deeply rooted in past life experiences. She believes that souls carry memories from previous lives which can affect how we interact with others now. In this view, chosen ones might face prejudice because of old conflicts that others unconsciously remember. These deep-seated feelings can cause negative reactions that don't make sense in the present. For example, if someone had a bad experience with a chosen one in a past life, they might distrust them now for no clear reason. These feelings become more complicated because of biases we pick up from our culture and experiences over many lives. Cannon also says that chosen ones often have jobs that involve changing old ways of thinking, which can naturally lead to misunderstandings. People might see them as threats to the way things are simply because they're trying to bring in new ideas. So, hidden biases and misunderstandings worsen because of the complex mix of soul memories and past life influences. This makes chosen ones targets for negative reactions that are hard to explain and deeply rooted in histories beyond our normal understanding of time and individuality. The last reason concerns the power of opposites in spiritual growth. The contrast between light and dark is key to evolution. Chosen ones, being strongly on the side of light, naturally highlight the darkness around them. This can lead to pushback from those not ready to face their shadows. This contrast serves a purpose in spiritual growth. It creates tension that can lead to transformation. The chosen ones, by embodying light, make a mirror for others to see their darkness. This can be uncomfortable and even painful for those unprepared to confront their inner struggles. However, this contrast is necessary for collective growth. It pushes people to question their beliefs and actions, potentially leading to positive change. The hatred directed at chosen ones can be seen as a symptom of this transformative process, where the light they bring challenges the existing darkness. In essence, the chosen ones serve as catalysts for change, even when that change is met with resistance. Their presence and actions create a spiritual friction that, while uncomfortable, is essential for the evolution of consciousness. This final reason underscores the profound role that chosen ones play in humanity's spiritual journey. This underscores the vital spiritual role of chosen ones, often sparking personal and group change. It blends ideas about how light and dark work in spiritual growth, especially for those seen as chosen. These people, deeply connected to light, not only show their goodness, but also shine on dark spots in their surroundings and others. The pushback and dislike they face can be seen as a natural response from those stuck in dark patterns, whether from fear, not knowing, or clinging to old ways. The light from chosen ones challenges these patterns, causing a defensive reaction that often looks like hostility or rejection. Yet this clash between light and dark creates chances for spiritual growth. By facing negativity, chosen ones not only test and strengthen their resolve, but also play a key role in making others think, question, and possibly change. Through their presence and actions, chosen ones spark change, pushing those around them to look at their lives and choices again. This process, while often uncomfortable and hard, is crucial for moving past old limits and aligning with higher spiritual paths. So, even though they face resistance, the role of chosen ones is key, not just for their spiritual growth, but for advancing group awareness. Friends, we must see that most people aren't evil. Instead, a negative spirit has gripped them. You can't take away their pain. You can only move on when others act unreasonably towards you. People can be harsh to you for no reason. They lie about you. They're rude without cause. They see the light in you and feel threatened by its brightness because they lack it. When people see your inner light, it forces them to look at themselves and face their pain. You have greatness inside, and you should know this will stir up enemies around you. The idea that your spirit irritates the darkness means your strong, positive spiritual presence can disturb negative influences or inner struggles. It suggests your positive energy and strength can challenge negative forces or personal issues others might face. Some people will never like you because your spirit bothers their darkness. It's not you, you're not flawed. It's your brilliance showing their cracks. They feel less when they're near you, and they still won't like you. You could solve cancer, end hunger, and bring peace, but some people still wouldn't like you. Everyone carries unresolved inner conflicts. Often you're not the issue. It's their hidden inner turmoil they don't fully grasp. In a well-functioning society, your connections help you notice when these conflicts take over. You can spot these negative influences daily: envy, anxiety, intimidation, rumor spreading, animosity, lack of drive, self-doubt, insecurity, and self-centeredness. Don't mind the critics. They can't grasp your mission or potential. It's almost like they fear positive change when faced with someone in a better place. You can't fix them directly. They must try to heal their shadows. Be cautious of newcomers in your life. Only a few have pure motives for wanting your friendship or a relationship. Some people enter our lives to help, while others aim to harm. Discernment is crucial here. If you're still with us, you're part of the dedicated group of knowledge seekers. With your backing, I can continue creating videos and sharing enlightening insights. Remember to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and leave a comment if this video strikes a chord with you. Thank you for being part of this community. I hope you experience a life of plenty. May you receive abundant blessings today.